Welcome. This is Barbara Reese reporting for This Week in East Brunswick. And we're fortunate to be here today to discuss a very exciting community event that's happening very soon. It's called Clinical Work with the Corporate Employee, Collaborating for a Healthy, Safe, and Respectful Workplace Symposium. And we're also very fortunate to have the leaders of this event to be with us today. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, Barbara.
Thanks.
Well, first let me introduce Mr. Germak, Executive Director for the Institute for Families at the Social Work Division at Rutgers. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
So tell us a little bit of, that's a long title. What does that mean? What kind of event is this?
Great. So I represent the Institute for Families at the School of Social Work at Rutgers. And several months ago, we had a meeting with my colleague Ken from Prudential regarding this issue of corporate health in the workplace for employees that work in corporations. And we thought we should perhaps bring together healthcare professionals, behavioral health counselors, social workers, etc., around this issue in an all-day symposium, somewhat of a training event, so that we could both inform the community practitioner about the needs of workers in the workplace, and bring together several corporations, including Prudential, to help us build a bridge between the community clinician and the corporate sector, so that we can better the health and ensure the health and safety of workers in today's workplace.
Mm-hmm. And Mr. Dolan-Del, welcome.
Nice to be here, Barbara.
Pleasure. You're Vice President at the Health and Wellness Division at Prudential.
Yes.
And you're also a family therapist as well. Mm-hmm. So tell us a little bit, who is this seminar directed towards?
Well, the symposium is for community-based healthcare providers of many disciplines. So we're hoping that we're going to have a lot of behavioral health therapists there, social workers, employee assistance professionals, occupational nurses, psychologists, licensed professional counselors. And it's really an effort to bring together behavioral health and healthcare providers who work in a number of different settings, alongside professionals who deliver services from inside of corporate health and wellness organizations. So as Andy said, this is a program that is bringing together a whole bunch of different contributors. So in addition to Prudential, we have sponsorship from Johnson & Johnson, from Hoffman LaRoche, and from Ernst & Young, and also from the National Association of Social Workers, New Jersey chapter, the Employee Assistance Professionals Association, New Jersey chapter, and then a host of other institutional providers of care. So Carrier Foundation, for example, will be represented there, and other services, other institutions that provide services. And we want to bring these people together because while we're all working towards the same goal of maximizing employees' health and maximizing everybody's health in our communities, we don't always communicate and talk with each other and know as much about what each other are offering as we might. And so, for example, inside Prudential, we provide health coaching, we provide life coaching, personal budget coaching, all kinds of screenings to make sure that your blood pressure is where it ought to be and your cholesterol level is healthy, all of those kinds of things. And also accommodations programs to help people to do their work, although they might need some sort of alteration in the way the work is set up and performed. So we want to build, as Andy said, a bridge between the folks on the outside who are helping people to be well, behaviorally well, and across all the dimensions of health, because we consider health in a very broad way, not just physical, not just social, also emotional, also financial and spiritual. We want to be bringing as many helping professionals together as we can so that we can help everybody who's part of our community, certainly our employees and their families.
Mm-hmm. Now, as part of this seminar, you'll also be discussing with the health professionals how to get the employees more eager and aware of some of the services that you have. I know that in these tough economic times, some people might not be reticent to come to their department to ask for help, their health department. How do you tell the professionals? Will this conference discuss that area, confidentiality?
Absolutely, and within Prudential, as an example, the Health and Wellness Organization is understood to offer confidential services. And we know through employee surveys that people have great faith in that promise. So the services are highly utilized. It is important to help providers in the community to understand as well that when they speak to a health and wellness professional from inside Prudential or J&J or one of those other organizations, the same kinds of rules of confidentiality apply as do in any other place where you might deliver that kind of practice service.
Now, for those who are interested in attending the seminar, let's give them some of the details of that. Where is it going to take place, the date, the time?
Sure. Well, this all-day symposium will take place on June 22nd. That's a Friday, from 8:30 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon at Rutgers Bush Campus Student Center. Importantly, this event is completely free. And participants can register for free, and we're providing I hear some wonderful food in the morning and at lunchtime for all of our participants, and some world-renowned speakers are also going to be teaching some of the workshops and giving keynotes as well. People can call an 800 number if they'd like to register. This is probably the easiest way to do that, and that's 800-932-0004, extension 16, and you can ask for Kendra Hayes. She's one of our partners from the National Association of Social Workers, and she can help to register you for the conference.
And I understand there's a website as well for those who use the internet?
There is a website. It's a rather long address.
Well, we'll show it at the bottom so that
Very
people
good.
can take a look at it and register, because you're encouraging early registration for this event.
We are. We still have several spaces available, although they're filling up quickly. So if you're interested in this, we encourage you to register soon so you can be with us on that date.
And just one other point, for social workers, for occupational health nurses, and for employee assistance professionals, they will get credit for their time. So they'll get continuing education credits for 4 hours.
Well, that's fabulous, too. So not only...
No cost.
At no cost.
Yes.
And
Right.
so that's a wonderful thing in these economic times to get that kind of education
Absolutely.
for free.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for your time here today. It's been a pleasure, as always, speaking with you.
Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you,
It's great
Barbara.
to be
Wish you
here.
lots of success with the symposium.
Thank you very
Thanks.
much.
Thanks for joining us. This is Barbara Reese reporting for This Week in East Brunswick.